meant for you. Sing along to my stereo.
We are the real home of entertainment. Melody FM 100.7 Ibadan.
100.7
Melody
100.7.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Reset one of your presets for your hit music now. 100.7.
Melody FM 100.7.
Newest radio station is 100.7. What's the big difference? We play anything like this. And this. And even this. A bigger variety with the biggest music library. 100.7. We play anything.
Let's do it.
Newest radio station is 100.
That's right. When you hear the tune like this, you know it is time to go again on another beautiful time on the radio. This beautiful morning, it is. You're on March Unequaled, of course, on the breakfast show on any radio station. And this one is exclusive to Melody 100.7 FM. It is Melody Sunrise right here in this beautiful city of Ibadan. I call it the city of IB. And it feels good to be here this morning. Thank you so much for joining in. Another beautiful time on the radio. How we do it every morning like this, we serve you breakfast, hot, fresh and spicy. Beautiful tunes all the way, inspiration, motivation. And of course, I will bring you sports. We bring you newspaper headlines. In the assembly, this morning the assembly, the matter is still on. We're going to be looking through it. Wike versus Officer Yerima. Who is to blame? Divergent views everywhere. So you'll be having the opportunity to lend your voice again this morning as the matter is getting another twist. Yes, this morning. At the other side, we celebrate those celebrating and much more. So it's good to be here again this beautiful morning, and I'm glad to have you joining. On behalf of Daniel Adeyemi, because Moses Olatayo. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest, the nature's finest. Yeah, DJ Pretty, the finest. Let's go on again to make you happy this morning. And talking about happiness, remember what I say all the time concerning this, you must know that your happiness should be solely depend on something that depends solely on you. You should not depend on someone for your happiness because you do not know what the person is also facing. It should be the reason why you are happy. Is very, very important because the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thought. And for every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. You remember that? And that is why I hardly get angry. No matter what anyone does, I just look at this one doesn't know what he or she is doing. Because my happiness depends on my ability. So make sure every morning like this, every day like this, once you see a brand new day, let your smile change the world. Don't let the world change your smile. You understand what I'm saying? But for me, I like so much to make someone around me happy because I was born to make you happy. That is what I was born to do, and I have been trying to do that to the best of my ability. So good morning. Welcome. This beautiful day. Born to make you happy here. Britney Spears doing this beautiful one this morning. Welcome to my world. Welcome to Melody Sunrise. Born to make you happy. The finest is here. Good morning.
I'm sitting here alone up in my room and think about the times that we've been through. Oh my love, I'm looking at a picture in my head.
I'm trying to do this morning is show you how much I care, because I care about what you do. Every single morning like this, I care about how your well-being is. That's why I always like to come with all those soothing words to get you off your worries every morning like this. Beautiful song right there. Born to make you happy. That's what I was born to do, and I'm trying to do that to the best of my ability. Quickly, let's take you through weather prediction for major cities in Nigeria. And from here, we'll begin in Ibadan, where is looking cloudy at this time, but later we understand it's going to be a little bit on the sunny side, with the temperature ranging between 25 and 29 degrees Celsius. And for the precipitation for today in Ibadan is going to be 10%. The wind will be moving at 5 kilometers per hour, and while humidity is set at 94 degrees. 94%, I beg your pardon. And of course, to the city of Lagos, the aquatic excellence city. Light thunderstorms and rain is what will persist in Lagos today, with its precipitation at 40%. That should tell you something. It's going to be raining in maybe all of the rains we had in Lagos, Ibadan last night. It's going to be going to Lagos today. That's why you have the precipitation at 40% and the humidity at 96%. Then the temperature there today is going to be ranging between 24 and 29 degrees Celsius. So brace yourself. In case you're going to Lagos today, brace yourself. You're going to see experience rains there today. So get ready for the rains. Of course, for the capital city, Abuja, the FCT, it is the cloudy weather as well. Temperature is going to be ranging between 24 and 27 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the home of soup, as they call it. From the home of soup to the city of Ungwari, Imo State, Owerri, to be precise, the capital of that state, Eastern Heartland. Cloudy weather situation, 24 degrees Celsius now. It's going to be later move between 23 and 29 degrees Celsius. And to the garden city of PH, we call it PH. I'm talking about Port Harcourt. Of course, what you experience there today is something closer to Owerri. So it's going to be mostly cloudy there. The temperature between 24 and 28 degrees Celsius. What about the city of Kano? All right, the city of Kano today, the temperature, the weather prediction there is mostly sunny and 23 degrees now, and later it will rise to around 27 degrees Celsius. But you'll not go below 23 in Kano today. So wherever you find yourself, we wish you the very best. And from here, we urge you to continue to be a good Nigerian. Right here. Still born to make you happy. Up next is the newspaper headline segment. All right, to the headlines from the dailies now. This is the segment where we check out the headlines, the major headlines from the dailies this morning. Okay, the banner headline is still on the, I told you earlier, that's still the matter arising in Nigeria now, talking about the Wike versus the naval officer. So, right now, he's having a different development. And the way it is, that's why I say we're still part of what we're going to be looking at in the assembly this morning, even as we look through so many other things. We'll look at Oyo State, because this issue of blocking the roads, blocking the highways by those protesting demolition of their houses and taking over their land by the circular road construction by Governor Seyi Makinde's administration. We'll look through that. We'll look through this one as well. You know how we do it every Thursday. We leave it open for you. So the banner headline on the Punch newspaper this morning says, Wike naval officer clash, ex-generals fumes as AFG orders probe. Wike naval officer clash, ex-general fume as AFG orders probe. Lagos announces 8-month traffic diversion on Lekki-Ajah corridor. Ha! Hey, this is wahala for those people on the axis. I wonder how they survive. Mohbad's family demands a fresh probe. Bars wife from using surname. Okay, now. National Assembly approves Tinubu's 1.15 trillion domestic loan proposal. And Nwoko denies marrying Regina Daniels at 17. Adamawa ADC chairman resigns as Fintiri aides. And FG scraps mother tongue as teaching language in primary schools. FG scraps mother tongue as teaching language in primary schools. So it must be English. Robbers shoot Lagos hairstylist to death. And Lagos announces 8-month traffic diversion on Lekki-Ajah corridor. And police foil robbery recover vehicle in Ogun. Man jailed 4 years for cannabis trafficking. Another story on the Punch newspaper this morning. You have in business. They says JMC provides a Lagos hospital with solar power, and Tinubu excludes fan properties from sale. More political stories. Adamawa ADC chairman resigns as Fintiri's aide, and reps probe 20 trillion abandoned federal properties. In fact, this story is even crazy. You are the chairman of a party and you are an aide to the governor of the state. Isn't that crazy? Our politics is crazy. Okay, moving on. Reps probe 20 trillion abandoned federal properties. And National Assembly approves Tinubu's 1.15 trillion domestic loan proposal. I won't force my deputy to join APC. And this according to Governor Duye Diri of Bayelsa State, who is already in APC. And of course, we understand that even the state assembly, they are trying to impeach the deputy governor for not joining the Oga in APC. But the governor is speaking this morning now that he won't force him to join him in APC. Kogi Assembly suspends LG boss over misconduct allegations. And these are the major headlines on today's Punch newspaper. From the Punch, I quickly turn to the Vanguard newspaper now. And the banner headline on today's Vanguard newspaper says Tinubu backs NGE's proposal for media tax relief, VAT exemption. Okay? And you have a PDP court extends order permitting national convention till Friday. Okay? So, next tomorrow is supposed to be the convention here in Ibadan. Is it going to hold? A faction of the party is still saying it will hold by all means necessary. But there are 2 court cases saying it must not hold. There's one saying it should hold. Where will he go? Where are we going to go? Would INEC be here in Ibadan to monitor this? Only time will tell. Okay, Wike, no officer or soldier on lawful duty will be punished. Defense Minister. Okay, so we're coming to talk about that in a jiffy. And this one, party, Tinubu's vision driving transformational gains in Nigeria's health sector. That's according to Mohammed Ali Party, the Minister of Health. Okay, and Opeyemi announces Lekki platform to challenge global content dominance. Okay. That's the way they put it. Okay. All right. Opeyemi is the chairman of Arise Group. Igbo celebrating the dead more than the living. Bishop and monarch saying this at the same time. Igbo celebrating the dead more than the monarch. More than the living. Bishop, monarch. Anambra election, why police didn't arrest alleged vote buyers. DIG. Okay. And you have 15 Ondo lawmakers stage out over 531 billion naira supplementary budget. 15 Ondo lawmakers stage out over 531 billion naira supplementary budget. Still taking headlines from the Vanguard newspaper. You also have these headlines there. Senate proposes capital raise of Nigerian Export Budget Bank. Presidency clarifies Trump's threat not behind NGX set off. And AFG reabsorbs the 2,141 Civil War veterans into military pensions. Okay, and you have defection. I won't force my deputy to join APC. Governor Diri. PDP, fresh crisis brews over Ibadan convention. PDP National Convention holds on Saturday. Organizing committee insists. Okay. Senate denies move to impeach Akpabio. And Anambra government, PDP candidate Ezenwafo dismisses suspension. Okay. So these are the major headlines on today. Okay, before I leave the Vanguard, panic as a bandit abduct 6 Defense Ministry directors, kill 3 youths in Nasarawa. And let's leave the Vanguard there and pick the Daily Post newspaper for this morning. And these are the headlines in today's Daily Post newspaper. The banner headline says, insecurity, Nigerians urge swift action amid Trump's threat. And you have poverty, not our milestone. This is according to President Tinubu. Popular Lagos hairstylist shot dead by suspected cultists. God have mercy. Sebastian Timothy is his name, and he was shot dead by cultists. U.S. knows those backing RSF in Sudan. Rubio. Then go after them. Okay, if you know them. All right. And this one said, Reverend Dachono trying to whip my sentiments. Okay, Reverend Dachomo trying to whip up sentiment against Muslims. A group. Which group is talking there? You can check it out. Alleged genocide, lack of empathy. Ex-envoy blast Nigerian government. And ex-EFCC exhibit keeper allegedly steals 22 million naira from commission. Okay, now. God have mercy. Nigeria. Zamfara APC accuses petitions. Zamfara APC accuses politicians of hiring thugs to disrupt Matawali's visit. And you have Northwest APC Youth League disowns a Kebbi coalition, backs Bagudu. PDP convention must hold. BOT member Onya. And Anambra governorship election, AAC rejects result, alleges malpractices. And you also have this one, 50 dump APC for NMPP in Kano. Defection, I won't compel my deputy to join APC. Governor Duye Diri is the one talking there. And still from the Daily Post, you have NUPRC reforms boost transparency. Spur oil investment across ECOWAS. And you have integrated, this in business, integrated Indigo backs PR agency of the year. And 210 trillion naira unaccounted fund. Oshiomole slams NNPCL GMD Ojulari for covering fraud. NGX records biggest 4.6 trillion naira losses as Dangote Cement, Oando lead massive sell-off. Wow. God have mercy. What's going on with our stock exchange? Wow. Okay. And still from the Daily Post, you have this one. Popular Lagos hairstylist. Okay, I took that earlier. And EFCC probes suspected oil thieves in Uyo. Troops arrest armed suspect in Taraba. during joint operations, and suspected robbers caught after leaving phone at crime scene in Bauchi. In court sends 2 men to prison for phone theft in Kano. Bauchi robbery suspect arrested after one leaves phone at scene. Just imagine these baby thieves leaving your phone behind at a crime scene. Okay, all right. These are the major headlines on the. Okay, before I leave a bit of sports, you have a remember Jadon Sancho. Maresca sent warning over Estevao and 2026 World Cup playoff. A real shame. Troy Deeney slams Nigeria over bonus issues. Okay, so let's just leave it. We'll talk more when we get to sport very shortly. Let me quickly leave that and go to the Guardian newspaper this morning. All right, on the Guardian newspaper, the banner headlines there says reverse ban on sachet alcoholic beverages. Manufacturers urge FG NAFDAC. All right. Excuse me. Obi says unpaid Super Eagles allowances reflect misplaced national priorities, and Senate dismisses rumor of impeachment against Akpabio. Protecting financial market, consumers from each driven scam. And you have this one from the Guardian still. Ogun targets 500 billion naira IGR in 2026 as Ondo lawmakers protest 531 billion naira supplementary budget. And you have amid gaps, early climate change warning systems peak in 119 countries. This one, food can be weaponized against Africa, expert warns leaders. Sudan food insecurity, UN women seeks urgent action, and NSITF underscores role in strengthening Nigeria's economy. Only 4.5% of National Assembly members are women, says Whelan report. Obasanjo laws marking this bold leadership. Ibadan Central Bus Terminal inauguration. All right, and you have workers decry abduction of defense ministry directors en route Abuja. Obagbina challenges global content dominance via Lekki, okay, and Lagos to divert traffic on Lekki-Aja corridor for 8 months. Taxi driver speeds off after hitting elderly man. In Ogun. So these are the major headlines on the Guardian newspaper, and by extension, these are the headlines that we have for you this morning on the newspaper headline segment of the show this morning. Okay, all right, let's quickly have a breather. At the other side, we'll be taking you through sports very shortly, so that we can look at. It's a very big day for Nigeria in football. It's a make or mar day for Nigeria. Whether we make it to the World Cup, it begins from today. So we get to know what will happen there. We'll be doing that in a jiffy where we talk sport right here. It is still Melody Sunrise, Melody 100.7 FM. My name is Pretty. The finest is here. And follow us on all socials, Melody 107 FM. Melody 107 FM. Let's have this, brother. Of course, sports come through in a jiffy right here. Keep it locked, don't move a muscle. The finest is in the building. It's Melody 100.7 FM. Fall, Toby right here.
If you ever leave, I'm suicidal, yeah. Need you closer, hold me through the night, oh yeah. All I wish is we could root it out, oh yeah. Told you all my problems, now you know who I am. If you ever leave, I'll do it twice, oh yeah. Ain't no holding back, baby, show me your fears. If you ever leave, I'll do it twice, oh yeah. Need you closer, girl, I'm going blind, oh yeah. I get goosebumps all over my body. You don't think I don't search it, I don't make you for me. Only matrimony, what you talk about? Only matrimony, only matrimony, only matrimony, When I expect from the club, they Joe, they back to the flow. She be the dance for the table, but now she the dance for the flow. Yeah, better go Joe, better go Joe, better go Joe, better go Joe, better go Joe. Eyes on the floor, give me your love, I need some more. Better go Joe, I need some more. Give me your love. If you ever leave, I'm suicidal, yeah. Need you closer, hold me through the night, oh yeah. All our issues, we gon' root it out, oh yeah. Told you all my problems, now you know why, yeah.
Melody 100.7.
Hello, my name is Tope Alabi. Keep listening to Melody FM 100.7 Bashon Ibadan. Keep listening. Don't touch that.
Throw from deep and out. After smashing ball, it's Martins. Joseph Yobo, Kubo. And it's pushed out to the phone. Odesi. Sensational. What a wonderful finish. That is the most embarrassing own goal. Oh, what a goal. That's something out of nothing. He struck it sweetly. And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybook stuff.
That's right. Welcome to the sporting segment of the show. Sports o'clock right here. Melody 100.7 FM. Melody Sunrise. The finest is here. And of course, Daniel Adeyemi joins in now. Of course, this morning is a D-Day for us. Nigeria, make Omar. Well, Daniel, good morning. First thing first, before we begin to talk.
Good morning, President Finest. Like you said, it's that deal day. I mean, I don't know why we feel like it's the World Cup final.
I'm telling you.
The atmosphere is a bit tense.
It's tense. No, they made it tense now because when they started making us to hear news of non-payment of...
and that is not what we want to actually have worrying about when we have a crucial game like this.
At this time when we should be focusing on winning, we are now talking of...
I just hope at the end of the day they get the results because if they fail to qualify for the World Cup, Nigerians will not just focus on the NFF. They focus on the boys.
This is not the focus on the boys.
No, we should not. I mean,
I feel it's the wrong time. They will say NFF have made the boys to fail.
Definitely, but at the same time, I feel it's the wrong time to do that. It's very so wrong.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about playoffs here. You have not done well. I mean, the Super Eagles, I know they work for their money, they deserve it.
Let's say they are qualified directly.
You know, maybe the last game against Benin Republic, maybe we're already in the clear, and then they refuse to play the last game against Benin.
Okay.
That's good. But now you fail to make it through the normal rounds. Now you're in the playoffs. A day to the playoffs, you miss an entire day's training session just because you want to protest. In my own opinion, I feel yes, it's good. I mean, they are fighting for their money, but it's the wrong time. It's a very, very wrong time, and they need to actually find a better way of expressing their displeasure because they have NFF with them all the time. They have other games to use as that. They can choose a friendly match to say, you know what, we are not coming out until this is clear.
Remain in the dressing room. Who takes friendly match seriously?
I mean, definitely. I mean, to be a shame on NFF. that an international friendly match, the guys refuse to come out on the pitch. It will be a very big, big shame.
In your own opinion now, the boys too didn't do well.
I didn't support that.
At a time like
was
this,
really a wrong time to do that. What people were, okay, when Nigerians have actually applaud them if it was in a World Cup, we're going to play Argentina and then they miss a training session or ahead of a crucial game. No. Timing is, no medical personnel will protest when there's someone right there on the operation table and say, you know what, I want to protest on my salary. When there's someone's life, it's the same thing. You can't hold the nation hostage using a game like this.
But so a former Super Eagles player, Moses Bako, says you, Daniel Adeyemi, should blame NFF, not the Super Eagles.
No. Blame it. NFF know what's coming for them. We will come for them later.
Okay.
We just want to focus on what's at hand. This is a big distraction. This is not. We should be talking about, the game itself. Now, at the press conference, bulk of the questions will be about the unpaid salaries. Guys, supporters are supposed to be supporting them, all coming for the NFF. No, this is a distraction. The Super Eagles of Nigeria, the boys and the team knows that they have enough fan base, to fight for their cause anytime. They've got the social media backbone for them to fight their cause anytime, but not in a time like this. We all know NFF. They've never been, so to say, they've never been so responsible. They've always been like that. Both NFF, NSC, all of them, in general, they've always been like that. And we will come for them.
NSC has come out to say they've cleared everything. I mean, earlier this year, remember, the president released 12 billion naira to clear whatever NFF players of Nigeria and all of that.
Finest, you give us responsibility here and you follow up.
Okay.
That's how to do things. You said you've paid them, you cleared. Did you follow up? The NSC follow up to be sure that, okay, the money we've cleared, the things we've cleared, go to the hand receiver. No. They can come out and say we've cleared everything. In the end, it's a game between all of them. Oh, if this thing you want to use the money to do goes south, we are going to deny it too. But if it goes well, no problem. That's how they do it. That's what happens. So it's not just about, clearing. It's totality of the sports, commission in Nigeria. We need to bring all of them to book and ask them they are not responsible. And that's why we are playing games like this and then guys are boycotting training, protesting. It's beneath us. That happened in Morocco, not even in Nigeria.
And it's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace.
For a country like Nigeria.
And I feel like it's the boys that will receive bulk of the blame. Should they go on the pitch today and lose to Gabon?
Because they were supposed to have 4 training sessions before the game.
Yes.
They had just 2.
Osimhen missed one. So Osimhen only had one.
Yes, he had just one training session. They missed one because of the strike.
Yes, they missed one due to late arrival.
Exactly.
Now the training session. They're going to face Gabon that has been training like 5 days before they arrived. And we think all this is about fighting for their right.
Don't we joke too much in this country? For instance, first thing before we even release our squad, it was like a homework.
We went to announce Messi in the list.
We were wasting time. When we were wasting time, the people were playing already
moving ahead,
and they started even training. While we were still waiting for the list, the list was released now. After the release of the list, they started coming in
back and forth
in batches. They finally got to Morocco on Tuesday, full squad. Now they were supposed to train full squad that Tuesday. They were not there.
Why?
Because they went on strike.
Like you said, too much crews in this country, and
we play too much.
People are easily distracted from the most important things. They're easily distracted. Now, there's enough. Like I said the other time, there's enough time to undo things like this. You want to release list. What did you want to release on that list? The best player in the Super Eagles of Nigeria is Victor Osimhen.
The same thing.
There is no shocker.
No difference.
There's no difference there. You want to include Maduka Okoye and a few others into the team. Is that the shocker you were trying to put us on?
It was a shocker anyway.
Release your list. Give it to the NFF. It's still a shame that we are not seeing how bad it is that we are playing the playoffs to go to the World Cup.
Exactly.
We are Nigeria for crying out loud. We've forgotten that. We are not looking at that again. Now we are going to play playoffs. Playoff is as worse as it gets for you going to the World Cup. Because now defeating Gabon today, we're going to be facing maybe Cameroon or DR Congo. Then we are going to Intercontinental before we're going to the Nations Cup and then the World Cup. We've got enough on our hands.
Exactly.
Enough, more than enough on our hands. So we play too much in this. So how many will it now be when it's time to release the Nations Cup list? Will it now have to wait until the first game before they will announce it? No,
we will celebrate that one.
It's just because we are in a country where everything is cruise. We don't know how to fight a matter till the end. You know, once there's a little distraction, we move on from there. Once there's another one, we move on from there. I just hope today, at the end of the game today, Nigeria gets to win. Because the game is a do or die. It has to be. If you don't win on normal time, you're going to extra time or penalty eventually. Exactly. So we've got that kind of task at hand, and I'm so sad to hear that what we're talking about is because bulk of the pre-match analysis has been about unpaid salaries.
Yes, that's the thing now.
It's distracting.
Isn't it what we started with? We're supposed to be looking at other things.
By now, the manager should be talking to the players, talking to the fans. This is what to expect. You go to the press conference now. That's what they'll be asking you.
Of course.
As a manager, if you want to protest your unpaid salary, we told that list. We told it. I'm not releasing list. By the time the CAF start calling them that, where is your list? They will call, okay, Baba, we have credit you. Shall give us the list.
But why will NFF always owe players and coaches? Is there any coach NFF hasn't owed? Even those who are dead, they are still owing them, even in death.
It's why I actually feel like I didn't salute what the Super Eagles players did. Because I feel like they know NFF have a reputation for this kind of things. It's not only towards the Super Eagles player. The whole Super Falcons, the Golden Eagles.
All of them.
All of them. This is what these guys will just sit down there with their agbada and this thing they wear around.
And if you see the cars, these people drive.
Yes, you see them. Cars. And anytime they want to go and play game is the way they go follow the guys away. Carry, to follow body. To follow body. They enjoy all this money. They are thinking, and Victor Osimhen don't need that kind of money. Maybe Iwobi don't need that kind of money. But these guys are fighting. I know they are fighting because of some of them that need that kind of money, to be okay. So I understand that. I just don't agree with the fact that by now they still don't know NFF. You know them. This is not the time to make because what you did was not just punishing the NFF. Eventually, you might end up punishing the nation.
Should this go on NFF? Does it mean we should continue to lead them to be
but at the same time, they should focus on NFF alone, not the entire country. Not showing up for that training is holding the entire national stage. NFF is a body. Nigerians are not. We are not NFF. We are not responsible for what NFF did to them. If they go on today and they lose that game, people will come for them. Nobody will go for NFF. People will say, well, we fought with you when you were fighting NFF because we believe you deserve it. But what you have just done on the pitch now is poor. It's beneath you. So what the guys have done for themselves, they've missed the training. I hope that their teamwork is in good place. I hope by now the manager is trying to make sure that they can go on that field and get more fans to rally around them by the time they win. That is when the protest on NFF can be stronger. But should they lose, it will shock you how Nigerians make you turn.
I had a conversation with some guys in Lagos before I left Lagos yesterday, and I found out that majority of the guys who were even backing Nigeria to qualify have now started to shift. They look, if they lie, let them. I mean, I don't care anymore. Maybe they not even go again. So it's like guys are not even interested in anymore. Most guys don't get because interests have dropped.
Because the truth is, when you are going to the World Cup through playoffs, you are not going there to fight. You are not in a good place as a team. Serious people have already, it's like getting into university. There's a proper list, and then there's a waiting list, and then there's another list after that list. Where those ones, they've already resumed classes, everything is going. Even mid-semester before you were hearing some people are arriving. So it's where we are. Good students, I know there are some situations where it's conditional and all, but proper students that meet the normal requirement will not be going through that list. That is what we are.
But this is Nigeria.
And this is Nigeria.
Some proper students are at home.
Yeah, definitely. I know.
What happens in this country?
Well, I'm just saying, sincerely speaking, why many people are feeling discouraged about these Super Eagles and the way it is even because of so many things with NFF as well. Because eventually, by the time we get to the World Cup, now it will be another thing. Maybe the guys that are at the World Cup, some of them are that. Things will start coming up. We saw what happened with Amuson at the last World Athletics something. So we can be. It's normal when people feel disappointed and feel not interested in Nigerian football. Many of us that are just in it is because we do the business. We make it a business for ourselves. To feel like, okay, this is football. This is what we do. We love it. But for normal Nigerians, I just want to watch the Super Eagles. You've seen the glory days. And you watch Super Eagles now. You see us play against Rwanda, and we can't even score 4 or 5 goals. Now we are going to play Gabon. And we are scared, let alone going to the World Cup to face the likes of Argentina that we used to stand toe-to-toe with Argentina, Brazil. We are no longer there again. So I understand if those guys that have seen glory days feeling discouraged now. We understand them.
Well, God have mercy. All right, remember what I said last night? You're predicting these two games going on. Yes, in Africa. Let's limit it. Nigeria, Gabon, and of course Cameroon, DR Congo. Nigeria Gabon comes up at 5 p.m. and of course DR Congo, Cameroon is for 8 p.m. So the meaning. We'll be trailing your predictions. Yeah. Yes, sir. You can drop it on this live video. We can still trail it after the live video ends now. So you continue to drop your comments there, but make sure you do not edit anything. 4 p.m. all predictions end. 4 p.m. all predictions end. And when we come at 6 p.m. on the sports cruise, we'll be able to say those who are predicted, and we'll call out all of the names that are predicted. Then when the game ends, we'll definitely know those that will win at the end of the day. But don't go and we have a way of
definitely.
Yes, trust Daniel here, so he knows how to trail those things. You can drop on the live video. Even when the live video ends, you can still go there, drop your comments. That's what we're using today on the live video there. Even when we end it at 10 o'clock, go there, still continue to drop your comments there, and we'll definitely look through all of them. After the game, Cameroon and DR Congo, maybe probably around 11 p.m. We should know the winners, so we'll check everything. All right, so start dropping your comments now. The earlier, the better for you. In the meantime, it's not just in Africa that we're having World Cup qualification going on. We also have in Europe, in CONCACAF, and in Asia as well. First and first, let's tell you that in Azerbaijan will be playing Ireland today. That's in UEFA. So as France will be playing Ukraine. At Armenia will be doing battle against Hungary, and of course Iceland will be doing battle against Portugal, and of course Norway will play Estonia, Moldova play Italy, and of course in the other games we have Andorra taking on Albania, England will be taking on Serbia. I mean, do we see any of these games to be a strong one? Because it's like whipping will be seen in this pairing we are seeing.
Well, I think England Serbia is one game to actually look out for. They always give England trouble, but we all know it's eventually England will make their way.
England have not lost. They've not lost now.
They've not lost, but yet it's still not in the clear yet. Yeah. But maybe a win or two, they will be fine. But Serbia, like I said the other time, they know how to trouble them. They know how to make things difficult for them, because these guys are very good defensively and all. But I think the game of the day for me is in Africa. And that's
the focus, right?
That's the focus, because those ones are one game off. You lose your out.
If on my way here this morning, I was seeing some of the Ilepaku center. What I'm seeing there is just the Nigeria Gabon,
that is it.
Cameroon.
If you have 7 screens, you are free to put it on all the 7
screens.
You,
before you would have seen all these England, Serbia, but it's Nigeria, Gabon, Cameroon, DR Congo.
I don't know why everyone just feel like this is the game, and the guys will be getting a lot of support today. And I just hope they go on to reward people's trust in them right there, the passion and trust. Because this is just Thursday; it's not even weekend. Exactly. But they made it look like weekend already.
A lot
of waiting for 4 p.m. So it's going to be a good game. We hope.
Okay, all right. So in CONCACAF, we also have a game that will be played today in the qualification. Suriname will be playing El Salvador, while in AFC, that's Asia, UAE will take on Iraq. Another one right there. So these are the games for the World Cup qualification going on right now. And there's a game in the MPFL that will be coming up at 4 p.m. Remo Stars will be playing Enugu Rangers. This should have been a cracker.
It should have been a cracker.
Between two former champions.
I don't know. We are playing a World Cup playoffs, and then the boys are playing game at the same time. I know. I mean, and MPFL organizers needs to do better. They should. I mean, this kind of game, we have a national game. Whether you like it or not, most of the guys on the pitch wants to see that game. Many of them dream of playing.
Yeah, but this is actually a rescheduled game.
I know it's a rescheduled. How was I said? Even in all their rescheduling, they should also always check with CAF, always check with NFF, check with the plans for the national teams that will end up affecting your attendance on the pitch. Because even most of the fans that will be on the pitch will be on their phones watching what the Super Eagles are playing, and it will shock you. As if they have fans at all. So that means they don't care about attendance in the stadium, and that's one thing they need to look into. But Remo, I mean, they need that right now. It's time for them to go on and build on their last win right now, even though a lot of people still feel like they are not in a good place, including myself. But eventually, it's MPFL, and it's a midweek game. It's always not so interesting. Might end up in a draw, in my own opinion, or maybe another bad day for Remo.
Okay, something happened Osimhen and Galatasaray. You know, last week when Barcelona started showing interest, they said 200 million pounds. But right now, they said, okay, it's 150 million now, Osimhen, if Chelsea want to have him.
Yeah,
because they say they've heard that Chelsea too are showing interest in January.
That's a very good investment from them. 75 million euros they invest in this deal.
150.
Now about making double of it, and that's a very good one for them. But eventually, I don't think any of Chelsea or Barcelona have what it takes to go with that money right now. Barcelona, as we know, they are working tightrope on financial, things like that. They can't do
anything
that kind of
concerns buying good players now.
Barcelona should forget about it. All they can do now is sign young players
or go to
the old players, very old that can collect any money. So, but for Chelsea, we know Chelsea are full of surprises. The new owners in Chelsea already have a salary cap.
Exactly.
They also have but they don't have player purchase cap. They've signed 120, they've signed 125, and on. So they might pull that kind of thing off.
Okay.
But at the moment, we have to look at the options for Chelsea. They have Leon Delap. They have what's the name of the Brazilian guy? Joao Pedro. They have this new guy also in Strasbourg that is signed in the summer, but still in Strasbourg. He said he was going to join them in the summer. So it's I don't think it's a strong one for Chelsea. The interest right there. They might just be testing waters and see maybe the body language of
Chelsea might not
be going for that. But the truth is, Osimhen is the hot cake right now. I think
he's the hottest guy in Europe now.
After Harry Kane, that is of course older than him, he is the next, sincerely, and everybody wants to have him.
UEFA have assigned some filmers to Osimhen now. They want to do a documentary on Osimhen. On his rise, I mean, from Olusoso in Lagos, and how he has become a world star. So everywhere he goes now, there's a UEFA camera that is with him.
That follows him.
So even as he's playing in Morocco today, there's a UEFA camera that is following him, because they've already detailed these guys who do documentary. Follow Osimhen. We want to do a documentary on Osimhen. I mean, so expect that to come any moment from now from UEFA. And
that will be one of the very unique one we've seen in a long time. I think in Africa. We've not seen that in a very long time. I can't remember any African player who has a documentary on UEFA. And on FIFA, he has the FIFA on the 17 World Cup video dedicated to him on FIFA website right there. So Osimhen has been like that for a long time. A star that everyone has come to realize that
the boy is just blessed.
This guy is blessed and he's consistent. He's done it in every club he's been to. And that's one thing that football respect. Actually, football organizers and bodies like that, they like consistency. This is a guy that has been there from 2017 was that.
That was when
that World Cup. He went there, and this is 2025.
And he has traveled to everywhere except England.
He's been everywhere, and everyone in England already said we want this guy.
He's played in Germany, he's played in Italy, he's played in
he's played in Turkey, he's played in France, and he has done
Spain and
well.
England is
he's done well everywhere. So he deserves it. He deserves it. He's a very good one. We need that kind of big representation for African football. Because what that does for African football, and especially Nigerian football eventually, is when a player comes from Nigeria, they think about him as a Victor Osimhen related player. The same thing with Argentina. Why many Argentine players are expensive is because Messi. Portuguese players are expensive because of Ronaldo. So Brazilian players are expensive because they are Brazilians.
Yes, exactly.
They have all of them. So when we start having more of Osimhen, more of the likes of, we've had Mikel Obi, JJ Okocha and all of them, then people begin to look at Nigeria and say, there's something there about them. They love football. They are good with it. And kudos to UEFA. We hope that eventually we get to see the video very soon.
I know you'll see. It's a documentary. All right. Even though they are being owed, under 20 girls, they keep doing what they have to do. I mean, they ended unbeaten. They ended the WAFU B, talking about 2025 WAFU Zone B under 20 Women's Cup yesterday in Benin Republic. They beat everybody there, no single draw.
Yeah, definitely. You have to give it to them. Eventually, we know that many of these ladies just want to rise. You don't care how much you pay them. Just give us the platform, okay? We'll get by. Just give us the platform. We had a ridiculous amount of money they give us to the under 17. Many of them, they were giving them 15,000. Many of them 100,000. And family see them on the TV. I mean, people already say, I'm buying jello. And then the boy comes home and they see him drinking garri in front of the house. It's how bad it is. NFF, I believe this is their time has come. They've actually added to that point now where everyone will come for them. All the big boys need to do now is to win these playoff rounds, and then people will come back on the NFF. I'm telling you, just focus. on the playoff rounds and people focus on the NFF. So for the Falconets, incredible one they did at Wafo B, let's just hope that they won't stop there. The most important thing, like I always say, is the international stage. I mean, the intercontinental stage, which we see the last one, they didn't do very well right there. But it's a very good one for them. Consistency is there. But we all know that in Africa, women's football, Nigeria is up there.
Most definitely.
Maybe others are just catching up, but we are still up there.
Most definitely. Okay, let's go away from Nigeria now and talk about former Chelsea midfielder Oscar. Who is considering quitting football at 34 because he was said to have collapsed during training at his club side. And one crazy thing that happened before the season started, he fell ill. And they felt it was okay now, but he collapsed during training.
Brazilian players actually
He's
not
in the
known,
hospital now as we speak.
Yeah, Brazilian players are not known for playing football till very late in their career. They always retire in 30s, 30 plus, 33.
Is 34 not too early?
34 not too early. Even Ronaldinho retired so early. He was just joking around with AC
This was
Milan.
one guy that ran to go and collect money that time in China.
Hulk as well. Remember, we have all of them like that. They don't stay long in football because they've been playing it for so long before we know them. Many of them from age of 4, 5, they've been playing this game, and then maybe we get to discover them at 17, 22. So when they want to retire at 30, 32, we feel like that's too early. But their body is already telling that, come on, we've been doing this for as long as we can remember. So for Oscar, he's done very well for himself. When a player comes to Chelsea or Man United, or you come to the EPL and you go to anywhere, you still have the name, you still have that reputation. So it's what he needs to do. When players are having health crisis in football, Sergio Aguero is one player that we would have enjoyed better. But when he had that heart issue, he had to go retire. The same thing with Wesley Sneijder and a couple of that. So when the player is collapsing on the field, it's a sign that, you know what, your heart can no longer carry the stress, because football is a very, very stressful game.
Most definitely. Okay, let's talk about Thomas Tuchel, who has said those fans who are expecting him to play Phil Foden, Joe Bellingham and Harry Kane at the same time, they'll be surprised because he's going to be taking some harsh decisions at the World Cup. So don't expect them to play together at the same time. I might just alternate them.
Yeah.
And he says he has his point, and I'm going to take a harsh decision. Expect it. That's what he's saying.
Definitely. A manager who will respect midfield play will not put so many offensive players. If you want to hold your midfield, you don't need Joe Bellingham and Phil Foden. You need a Declan Rice to sit in that place, and then you need another guy that can do all the dirty jobs in the middle of the pack. So using those two players together can be fancy for the fans to see. Can be an action, all the highlights, all the show, and all of that can be very good for the fans. But I think that can only be in a friendly game, in a friendly game where you just want to do it for the show of it. But in a competitive game where you're going to be playing a team that has a very strong midfield, football now boasts of midfield and defense. Then attack just do the finishing. So he's a tactical genius. You have to give it to him what he did in Chelsea, in Paris Saint-Germain, and of course in Borussia Dortmund. He's a top manager. That's why England, hired him. There's no much of friendship between England and Germany, but yet they go all the way. And we know it's not an hidden thing that the England fans don't like him. Why they still have him there is because they feel like, okay, let's see what you're going to do. The moment he goes to the World Cup and he doesn't get any result, it will be out.
Exactly.
It will be out. So Thomas Tuchel just needs to know how to address English fans, because we know they don't just have fans, they've got the media. Once you don't do well with them, the way they will come out for you after the job. While Guy Southgate went free with what he did was because it's one of their own. But he won't be like that. If he didn't do well there, it won't go easy with it.
Okay, let's wrap things up this morning with he's now a confirmed thing now, but they want to sign the deal any moment from now. Anthony Joshua is going to be fighting Jake Paul next year in Miami, Florida, in America. So he's a confirmed one now. Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, the YouTuber.
So no Anthony Joshua and the man from Britain again.
At least those who know how to gamble on betting can go and gamble on Anthony Joshua. He's going to win that one. There's no brainer there. If that guy defeats Anthony Joshua,
if a YouTuber could beat him,
that would be a fixed match, in my own opinion. People can go straight and sue him for that. How is that possible? That a YouTuber? But we know whether for that YouTuber to come out to say that. And by the way, we don't just call him YouTuber. He's actually been in the game for a while as well too. It's just that when people want to ridicule you, they go into that past and dig out something they feel like can make the headline. So it's still going to be a very good fight. if Anthony Joshua go there and maybe underrate the boy, he might end up getting his face beat very, very bad. So he needs to still be prepared and maybe from there rise again to go back into the ring. But eventually, I just feel like it's going to be a very easy ride for Anthony.
Okay, the Jake Paul initially had been scheduled this Saturday to face American rival Davis. Talking about a fellow YouTuber like him and a rival. Next tomorrow, but the bout has been cancelled now because they said Davis was accused of domestic violence, so they've cancelled the fight now. So it's Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul next year in Miami, Florida. We'll see what happens. As Sports here says, if Jake Paul ends up beating him, you can sue him. You can sue him in Nigeria.
You can sue
him. He made you waste money.
This is not possible. You don't do this. How?
As now.
Is his blows now bigger than yours?
It's possible. How long the last time Anthony Joshua entered the ring?
So has he been playing at home? Has he been hitting around? Has he not been training?
He's been nursing his injury.
Anthony Joshua, people who want to double up will put money on him, and he needs to really turn up for them big time. Because it's Jake Paul. Anyway, those with the betting companies as well will not put too much odd on player like on a fighter like Jake Paul. But eventually, it's going to be a very good face-saving game for Anthony Joshua, maybe to make his return back into boxing proper. Okay, before we leave this morning, I asked the sports marshal last night. Was his prediction? He said Nigeria 3-1. So yes, he said Nigeria 3-1. What's your own prediction? I'm seeing a 2-2, and then the game goes to penalty.
Yeah, see, penalty can be anybody's game.
I'm telling you, I'm seeing a 2-2.
You're not wishing us well.
I'm really wishing us well, but I have to judge based on the performance. I saw a very good game against Benin, but come on, let's not deceive ourselves. Was that what we did against Rwanda? Was that what we did against Lesotho or South Africa? We just came to Benin.
The momentum of the Benin Republic game could have...
Somehow, I'm one of those who believe that even the Benin game must have been maybe fixed or something.
Really?
I'm telling you. Because we need 4 goals, and then out of nowhere, we'd have struggled to score goals. Scored 4 goals.
But Benin too were, if they had beaten us...
Benin has been very good, just suddenly cannot play again.
If they are beating us, they will be the one playing Gabon today.
That's what I'm saying. I just feel like, who needs 4 goals and then score the 4 goals?
Yeah.
Nigeria, we've been struggling to score goals.
There's nothing God cannot do. And we believe in
That's
God.
why I'm actually very honest going into this game. I feel like Gabon are very good, strong up front, understand the African soil better because they have more African players. It's going to be what they are going to be having as advantage over us. Most of their players are based in African. Most of them understand the ground. We need to just be very careful. We should be praying for a very good favor when it comes to penalty shootout, because it will be close to that or ending up getting a penalty shootout. And I don't know who are penalty kickers. So the players should be doing trainings on penalties as well.
Okay, so we see how it goes. God help Nigeria. Thank you so much, the sports here for this morning. Yeah, don't forget, keep these predictions, keep it going even when the live video ends. You can still go there to go and put up your prediction, and let's see how it goes. Keep it locked right here. Let's have a breather. At the other side of it, we'll definitely be taking you through the People's Assembly this morning. Yes, as I said, we're going different ways this morning as we always do. Good morning. Keep it locked right here.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM. From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 9 a.m. Melody 100.7 FM. Stay cool with Melody. Doing business without advertising is like winking at a girl in the dark. Do not be like a potential bachelor who's busy cutting an eye for a beautiful lady in a very dark room. Give your business the much needed publicity it deserves. Come do business with us by advertising your goods and services on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan, and let's use our platform to uplift your own. Advertise with us by contacting our marketing department at number 2 NB Mapadeo Street, Budiwasini, Bashan, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Telephone 0915-500-107. That is 0915-500-1007. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms at Melody 107 FM. At Melody FM Ibadan, we help make your business to blow. Yaga yaga. Melody FM, your real home of entertainment. Stay cool, stay cool. Yes, Melody.
I love this station, Melody 100.7 FM.
The newest radio station is 100.7. What's the big difference? We play anything like this. And this. And even this. A bigger variety with the biggest music library. 100.7. We play anything.
Let's do it.
All right, thank you for being with us. This is the People's Assembly segment of the show now, where we look at issues and we look at them and we talk about them in the assembly this beautiful morning. The finance is here, and of course, the speaker of this honorable house this morning. I hope my members are ready. The members of the house, are you ready this morning? Where are we going this morning? Now, we're taking it 2 in 1 in the assembly this morning. First thing first, here in Oyo State, Ibadan, to be precise. There's something that has been going on in Oyo State concerning the circular road corridors here and there, blah blah blah, and people have been protesting. They said the government has not been very good to them, because when the circular road project actually started under the current Olubad of Ibadan land, when he was the governor at that time, talking about Governor Rashidi Ladoja, the space that was left was 150 meter. But they said today the Governor Sheyi Makinde's administration is talking about 500 meter. And what does he want to do with 500 meter is what people have been asking. Some people are alleging that it's still the land grabbing thing they are talking about. Some people have been saying that is what. In fact, if you go on social media now, some people are beginning to call our governor one kind of name that some of us don't like. So because of that, there has been different protests within Ibadan. On Monday, they took it to Iwo Road. I remember leaving for Lagos on Monday night. Everywhere was crazily busy because of the impact of the protest they've had during the day in that axis. On Tuesday, they took it elsewhere. Yesterday, they now took it to a whole new level, and they went to the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Toll gate, they blocked the toll gate. Both lanes coming from Lagos was hellish. Going out of Ibadan to Lagos yesterday was crazy. I told you my experience yesterday. Even I sure had to fail talking about politics of Melody because of this issue yesterday. Now, some people have been saying, yes, you have a right to protest, no problem. Nobody is saying you should not protest. But why would you go and block Lagos-Ibadan Express when Sheyi Makinde was somewhere around the Iwo Road commissioning, alongside former President Olusegun Obasanjo, commissioning what they now call the biggest bus terminal in the entire Southwest? Now, why won't you go there, take your protest to that place? Obasanjo and others will see you. Sheyi Makinde himself will see you. Then you will disrupt the activities of what they wanted to do there. And they will know that you're serious. Why go to block people who are going to Lagos who don't have anything to do with your road, with what you are protesting? That you made the life very unbearable for people yesterday. Going to block the toll gate on Lagos-Ibadan Express was an irresponsible thing. That's what some people were saying yesterday. That if you meant business, what you should have done, go to the government house, put a tent there, begin to wake up and sleep there every day. The governor will know you're serious. Or go to where they were commissioning the bus terminal yesterday, then they would have taken you more seriously instead of blocking the highway. Some people are now saying this thing is now becoming political. It's not real anymore. They said some people have hijacked this thing from the top ahead of the elections 2027 to rubbish Sheyi Makinde. And that is why Sheyi himself, as he said to have said, they said, I didn't hear him say it, but they said he has said, he's not even ready to listen to anybody again. They can continue to go on with their protest. I don't know about that. So this morning in the assembly, first thing we are looking at, which is very, very important to us, is this one. Do you see this thing as someone somewhere from the top trying to rubbish Sheyi Makinde, or you think Sheyi Makinde himself is the one rubbishing himself by not staying put with the plan of the road, or you think there is something that is fishy somewhere? So what's your view this morning? Remember, you don't have the right to abuse anyone, as because this is a very, very, very important matter. Do not abuse anyone, do not incite, do not insult anybody, just make your point this morning. And some people are alleging that Sheyi Makinde is being rubbish from the top ahead of the 2027. They want to make sure they rubbish him. That's why they are fueling this protest. That even those who are protesting are not even the genuine people that have houses or land at this local government that they are talking about. Why some are saying no, Sheyi Makinde himself is even rubbishing himself and his good works that he has started from the beginning of his administration by not listening to people and doing the right thing. What's your view this morning about this? Somebody is somewhere trying to rubbish Sheyi, or you think the other way around, it's Sheyi himself that is not listening and is trying to rubbish himself? That's what we're looking at this morning. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. That's one. Then the second one is briefly Wike and the naval officer, the clash that happened on Tuesday. Former military generals in Nigeria have expressed outrage over the clash. Of course, they are angry now because, according to the veterans, in separate interviews, they asserted that such confrontations undermine the chain of command and institutional respect. In the wake of the outrage that trailed the incident, the Minister of Defense, Mohammed Badaru, said the ministry is investigating the matter. So some of the veterans are saying is not something that should have been heard of at all in the first instance, that the minister himself should have known that the guy wearing the uniform is representing Nigeria, while the guy himself should have known that Wike was also representing an interest, which is the interest of the person who puts in there. So who is to blame in all of this morning? Wike or the officer? Who is to apologize if somebody was to apologize? Who is to be sanctioned if somebody was to be sanctioned? So we're going 2 in 1 this morning. The issue of Oyo State when it concerns the secular road and all of this process going around, all of these protests here and there. So people said someone is at the top, or some people are at the top trying to rubbish Sheyi Makinde with all of these protests, while others are saying no, it's Sheyi Makinde himself that is not listening, so he's trying to rubbish himself. So what do you make of this morning in the assembly this morning? 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. You can decide to make your point on either of the two, or you can just pick them together. All right, so if you're ready, life ready, let's go this morning. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. You can call and send messages to these numbers. Okay, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Someone is there, I can't hear you. Hello, good morning. Okay, please do try to call me back. Here we're looking at two issues. Yes, Yerima versus Wike issue this morning, as former generals in the Nigerian army are angry about the entire situation, as the Ministry of Defense say they are going to be investigating the matter and see who will be sanctioned at the end of the day. So who do you think should be sanctioned? The man who in uniform is standing tall and defending somebody who gave him the last order, or you think it is Nyesom Wike, who was calling a man who is wearing uniform a fool, and they call him all of these unprintable names, somebody who is representing the image of the nation. You think he should be the one to be sanctioned, or it is the soldier and the Sheyi Makinde issue in Oyo State? Hello, good morning.
Hello, lover man.
Good morning to you, Dr. Chief Ken.
I greet you very well. You have already, and you present and you also analyze everything.
Thank you, sir.
So I don't need to talk much again because you have said it. When Obasanjo was there, I think yesterday.
Yes.
The commission, or can they use their protest to go to government house, where they will see them very well, and all their grievances and everything, the governor will hear it. Even listen to them more than going to the express. That is a political challenge. If it's not, what is holding them, back of going to government house? And there is a very kind of a gentleman that will, even when the security is pushing them, he will say, no, allow them to come in. It's not like Wike and the rest of others. But what I'm saying, appealing to him, if they succeeded in PDP, they should not look for his own selfish interest. Because ambition of president. You know what? Tinubu is already here in the West. Didn't him have his brothers from the other south of the country? That way can make it better. Mind you, ADC is keeping quiet because that's how they can now do a kind of ranting now.
So, Chief Ken, so you also believe in what some people are saying, that maybe there are forces from above?
What is supposed to do?
Who wants
what
to?
Those people supposed to? Yes.
Who wants to rubbish him?
Not rubbishing him.
Okay.
If they claim what they are asking for, Sheyi is also in the other side of 40. Because in abroad, they don't own a house there. But this is our African way of everybody want to be a tenant. And before you went and demolish people's properties, you must give them a very sound large of compensation that will not make them to look back again to say, oh, they will use it to go and look for somewhere else and build a house. It don't demolish people's houses, and even though they build it on a structured system, the house has been there for a long time. They will go and look for a cheap land and build on the house with enough. They don't even add any cupboard for it. But it's like forcing and taking this thing by force from them. Although it's not the one that started it. It started from the landowner. But you have to. So you both said we are blacks. We are not a monkey, or we are not a black by color. It's our sense, so they are using to abuse us. We must do something rightly. Settle them well. All these billions they are getting from the state, use it to, if you want to wire everywhere, the whole circular road, do it and settle everybody and accordingly. That is a certain side of 40.
Okay.
If you didn't do that for them.
Okay.
Then, but if I don't know agreement between why they are protesting. I didn't build my house over there.
No, it's because, when Ladoja started the project, it was 150 meter that they gave them. But now Sheyi is putting it at 500 meter. So they say it's too much. Extending it to 500 meter.
It's looking better. It wants well for the states. He wants well. He wants a good thing for the state. But at the same time, anybody put his house down, he must compensate him handsomely. He has the money because the money has been coming from the allocation. Billions. It's not a matter of getting it to the pocket.
Okay.
And while people we shall compensate them, they will not worry at all. That is that.
Okay.
You see, if we can eventually, have a risk encounter, because we look at that man, the rank as that navy is rank, I could see that it's I think it's lieutenant or second lieutenant.
Yeah, he's a lieutenant.
It should be around 1 star. In Nigeria, we have captain, 3 stars. That man in rank, it should be around 1 star or 2 star.
Yeah.
If it's this man, we can have encounter with somebody like Colonel or Brigadier General. in that position and in that particular thing, thing. I'm telling you, Nigerian army are very powerful in their dealing with their people in a public. That's why I say if you contact with soldier man, when they slap you, you go just. But they don't have the power for Sambisa Forest. But they only have the power for so I mean that they counter with colonel or brigadier. When immediately the man call, he don't care of calling the trucks from bringing battalion, come down. And I'm telling you, we can wrong with his entourage and all this personnel that come with him, security personnel. They will run away. It's only thing that, look, it's been a counter with a colonel or brigadier general. You can never even try it. It's an insult to the whole security, outfit in Nigeria.
Okay.
It's a challenge to them. I mean, it's an insult to all Nigerians. And that's the person that wants to come and contest election 2015. If you give that kind of person power, Trump will bully you. It's all the nations that is taxing, but America must be first. But here, they keep destroying us here. How many countries can Nigeria bully? It's only here they bully the citizens and kill them and they want them to die for no reason. May God help us.
Amen.
Help the leaders so that they will learn not to be a kind of name they are calling what we are calling a black monkey.
Thank you, Chief Ken. Thank you so much, Chief Ken. Thank you for your contribution this morning. 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Sam, good morning.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. It is this, first of all, the protesters yesterday or day before yesterday.
They've been doing it since Monday, but yesterday's one was crazy.
Monday. But the blocking of that major highway, I don't think it was necessary. It was uncalled for. So it is showing a political undertone.
But you also believe some people are feeling this thing from the top.
Yeah, people are really, which is not supposed to be, because on a norm, take it to you are protesting against something. Now you are blocking the road for an ordinary people like you, especially people that are traveling, because it's a major highway.
There was somebody going yesterday to Lagos from Ibadan for medical checkup. That person was just on that road stranded.
You can imagine, and that's just a case that you are aware of. There are several, maybe other emergency cases or people traveling for other purposes that they must have disrupted their movement. So I don't think protesting should affect other people's day-to-day running. So I think that's where the people must come to understand that you don't let people use you. They should be thinking at this point, the world has gone past where they give you 1 naira, they say you go and block roads.
Exactly.
People should think more than what is happening now. Look at the future. And I think for that, then for the Wike's case, I've taken my time to read through several articles on this issue. And one of the things I came across was I was reading through the Land Act use. And I got through, there was one section, I think section 23 or so, that mentioned that nobody is superior to the governor. And in this case, Wike happens to be the minister of the FCT who stands as the governor.
Just like the governor of the FCT.
So, in as much as several persons are saying, well, the guy was the military officer, did well to stand up for himself against Wike. Well, we know it's because of Wike's precedent on how he has handled cases with people.
Because people don't like him, right?
No, it's not that people don't like him, because he has been a bully for a very long time that everybody is aware of. Even coming out, if you remember the case of those chiefs in Rivers State, high chiefs, even they were not just, they were kings.
Traditional rulers now.
traditional ruler.
Yes.
That Wike insulted on live TV. Nobody could even say a word. So, several things that he has been doing and he has been getting away with. That's why you see people are applauding this young man's action. Ordinarily, by law, not even a police officer should even talk to someone like that in that instance. But I feel, looking at it critically, I feel that thing was planned.
Okay.
To humiliate him.
Okay, to humiliate that's a Wike.
The FCC minister, yes.
Okay.
I've thought about this seriously. Now look at the situation. There was no need for that person of that rank as a sub-lieutenant, as a lieutenant rather, of the Nigerian Navy, a lieutenant, to be there. If there is anything at all, it should be of the other rank. That's the people they use if they want to do those kind of things. But because they knew, like most of the articles reported that land was already under dispute. So they knew, possibly someone must have hinted them that Wike was coming there that day, on Tuesday. So they positioned that person so as to humiliate him. And they possibly, whoever predicted Wike predicted him well. Because as being the kind of person he is, honorably for your position and the kind of person that you are hot-tempered. we don't need the soothsayer to tell us that Wike is short-tempered and hot-tempered. You should have just walked away. Seeing this, ordinarily, he would not even go there first. From usually their entourage don't go, he would not go first. People will go ahead of him to tell him what was on ground. So because him being the Wike that he is, he believes he can get away with that. He intimidates a young man. But unfortunately for him, he met someone who was willing to obey the last order. Like Fela would say, zombie. It's go front. There's nothing that they will tell that person. So Wike went too far, but by law, the military officer was
wrong, right?
Really at fault. Was wrong. He shouldn't have gone that far to even exchange words with the minister.
But what of the minister calling someone wearing uniform a fool? Get out!
No, that's what I'm saying, that by law, he shouldn't have done that. But by moral, Wike went too far.
Okay.
Those words he used, even you don't say those things to your child. Not your child. So if you cannot utter such bad words on your child, why then do you have to use it to an adult? Not even talk about a military officer who was there by order. What do you want to do? And then the person that said there happens to be a retired chief of naval staff.
Awa Gambo is the owner of the land.
Yes, I've met with him on one occasion when I did a job for them. So I know the kind of person he is. So for someone like that, whose rank, come on, the Wike went too far. Even though by law they will say he is right, but by moral, Wike has really gone too far that nobody. Eventually, the military was already guy. Of course, we saw the minister of CDS yesterday.
He went to defense staff.
And he went there with the guy. He walked side. Ordinarily, the chief of defense staff will not walk side by side with that guy.
With the lieutenant.
Based on their rank. But then, because of that situation, he walked side by side with the guy. While other senior officers were behind them.
The guy is now a star.
That guy will go far.
The guy don't blow.
Put him in one big position. So we can just help one person
to blow.
Additional promotion. So let Wike continue. I hope I will encounter one day.
Abi should help you blow too. I think I'm the next to go and see Wike now, so that I can tell me get out.
You want to take my shine now? I just said it now.
Thank you, Sam. This morning. God bless you. I need to see Wike so that I can tell me get out. You're a fool. Get out. Good morning.
Hello, my brother.
Good morning.
Point of correction there. To use words, you're a fool. But you cannot even, use for a little child of. And that's why I said this is belong to all Nigerian armed forces. How can you openly say somebody is a fool? It's only here. That's why I say when we both say we are black monkey, we are not black monkey. We are because of our sense. If you do that to anywhere in American continent or Europe, immediately they will be dismissed and they will take court direct. We judge it. Who are you? Where is wicked? Is wicked God? What president cannot even do? President cannot even try that. When Igbenedion, lock Igbenedion, his father trying to slap a police officer. Do you know what it costs? Because his son is a governor. He may be a kind of recruit. Or just I'm no rank. So he thought it's just live on slapping. The son was angry with him seriously. Look, education is power. But when we school, what are we using it for? Intimidation and atrocities. Somebody have president that went to school supposed to have, when you say somebody is a barrister and this and that, I don't know the school he went. I don't know. Our own here is we use it wrongly. He went to school. What do you achieve from that school? If it's all temper, is there a God? It's not somebody that put him there as a minister. He put himself as a minister. He talked to someone. Hello?
Jekwen, I'm with you.
He talked to somebody anyhow. Underrate somebody anyhow. You underrate him. You have underrate all the military in this country, including the generals. They don't know what is happening. They're supposed to deal with that man. That's why I told you, even that he went he encounter with somebody like Colonel or Brigadier. I'm telling you, even though they are wrong, even though they acquired that land, wrongly, at least not by insulting somebody a fool, calling somebody a fool.
Definitely.
A whole military man. They will deal with him decisively. Deal with him, I'm telling you. It means that it's a colonel of brigadier.
Wow.
They'll carry their motor and get him out of that place.
You can. Thank you so much. You can. I always like.
Bloody civilian.
You're the one saying that. It's not me that said that. You are a civilian too now. Are you not a civilian? Are you? This is my Chief Ken. The way he even reacts most times makes me to laugh. All right. Yes, we are looking at 2-in-1 today. Yes, on the People's Assembly. We're looking at the protests about the people who are protesting the alleged takeover of their land by Opeyemi Ayanrinde's administration, mapping 500 meters instead of a proposed one in the earlier 150 meter for the circular road in Ibadan. And they are protesting and blocking everywhere. They blocked. The icing on the cake yesterday was blocking of toll gate Lagos Ibadan Express, and people were in that traffic. In fact, crazily dejected and of course disappointed. What's your view concerning that? And the Wike versus Officer Yerima, Lieutenant Yerima, who do you think is to be getting the larger share of the blame? Who is to be blamed if you want to blame anyone? Is it Wike or Officer Yerima that should be blamed? Keep the calls coming, 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007 and 0702-520-1007, 0705-507-1007. I'm seeing your messages. I'll be taking your messages too very, very shortly. But let's go back to the phone call and let's take this call this morning. 0702-520-1007. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Yes, this is King Solomon calling from Kole.
Wow, King Solomon. Wow. I need that brain that God give you those days with that wisdom.
Yes. Okay. I want to talk about secular road.
All right, let's do it.
I am involved in this secular road matter.
Oh, are you one of those protesting?
No, I didn't go there, but I was there on the first day at the secretariat.
Okay.
Okay, now what happened is that, last year we protested, and the governor gave us, he told us that they are not going to demolish houses again. Then why the people bring that again to the city? Instead of demolishing houses, they started because we are a period. I know even in my area, about 5 people are dead. 5 of my neighbors who were, they know house in my front now. They are all dead. Even most of them are retirees, pastors. In fact, this morning in this country, I don't know why people should be doing this kind of a thing. Inhumanity to mankind. I mean, all people, even me, I'm a retiree. If my house is brought down now, I don't know where to go. So that is, the corridor, the secular is good, the corridor. And there was, when this man took over, he compensated people, and as we heard, 80 million is still down. That is for the one that Ladoja did. They are still owing them. Even this one they've done, they never reach our area. So shame in the shoes. I mean, if they would voted him, you should consider this thing. People are dying, and to eat in this country now, everybody knows. Why? I mean, you should consider us. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you so much.
It's killing. People are dying.
Thank you so much.
So, in fact, let me tell you, I was there, but I don't have transport to go to there. I would have gone there, but I will not go to the toll gate because the thing is, we wanted to do in the secretariat. That is what we're supposed to do it. But I don't know what.
Thank you. That's what we're actually saying. I'm happy you said it. You are one of them, but you do not. What you said now, you do not subscribe to that blocking of the toll gate. Yes, thank you very much for that. And that's exactly what we are saying. If there's any radio station in this city, in this state, that has projected this issue of a circular road much more than any other, is Melody FM. From day one, we've been there. The matter has been here before we even started operation. And we've taken the matter, we've been bringing different people. We even went there. There was no radio station that went there when there was a meeting between the government and the stakeholders. So, I heard something yesterday that they said Melody FM has been collected money from Sheyi Makinde, and that's why we are not hammering it the way we used to hammer it again. And I wonder what those people were saying. You collected money and we're still talking about it. If we collected money, we'll not even talk about it again, because once you collect money from government, you have compromised. Government will not expect you to still talk about that thing again. We cannot be paid in such manner. No. Radio is for the people. It's for the people. We talk about the people. We are a bridge between the people and the government, and that's what we've been doing. We've been doing our job that way. So for those who are alleging that we have accusing us that we have collected money from the government. But anyway, you can continue to, it's a figment of your imagination. I can continue to do it. No problem. Nobody blames you if you continue to imagine things like that. But one thing is certain, those we are representing, their interests know that we have given this platform to them to actually do their thing well. Thank you so much. For those who know the truth, know the truth. All right. 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. We're still looking at two issues in the assembly this morning. The corridor of the circular road that is causing issues and making people to be protesting, and to the extent they blocked the toll gate yesterday and made life unbearable for a whole lot of Nigerians, those traveling. There was a student that was with me in the vehicle. She was to go to Lautech. She didn't know anybody in Ibadan. So, I mean, the people that put her in the vehicle from Lagos felt, okay, she was already, when she get to Ibadan, she would just bought a vehicle to Bomosho. But we were in that traffic for 3 hours, and the lady started crying. We started begging her, look, don't waste it now. That's what happened to some people yesterday. Some people were going to take medical care in Lagos, but they couldn't go. You blocked the road. Even as much as we are not against what you're doing, but we're saying blocking a major road like that, that's the busiest highway in the entire southwest of Africa. The busiest road. Go and check it. That road is never lonely. Even in the midnight, you have vehicles on the road. To now block it for that long, man. So that's what we're looking at in the assembly this morning. And of course, Wike and Officer Yerima, Lieutenant Yerima, who is to be blamed? If you have to blame someone, who is to be pardoned? If you have to pardon someone, who is to be, if you have to punish anyone, who is supposed to be punished? 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Let me quickly go to your messages now. Plenty of them here so that I don't disenfranchise you. Okay, this one says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Yes, my name is Grace from Olonshogo. I experienced it yesterday and I was so angry. In fact, at a point, I started cursing those people who are doing that because I think, just as some people are alleging, there's a political force right now who wants to use this protest to scatter Sheyi Makinde's good or everything he has done before now. They want to use it to scatter him. Because I can hear some people already saying Sheyi this, Sheyi that. So I think Sheyi Makinde should also be careful. He should know that things like this can scuttle his future chances. And for the Wike and the officer, I think Wike went too far to be calling an officer in full regalia, to be calling him names. I think he went so berserk. He shouldn't have done that. Next time, he should learn to control his emotion. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. All right, this one says, hello, good morning. My name is Temilade from Ojo. I want to say Mr. Wike should be taken to where they used to teach people on how to properly address people. I think just as the Honorable that I called earlier said, Wike has a way of embarrassing and insulting people. I think that officer must have known him. So the officer decided to say, okay, I will show this man today. Because if you see the officer, the way he was composed, even having his hand in his pocket, when the minister was giving him phone, he was so calm. I think that officer has someone at the top that is speaking for him. Otherwise, he will not take such a decision unilaterally. Okay, and for the protest, I think Sheyi Makinde should be wise enough to know that some people somewhere want to spoil his good names. He should do the right thing, engage with these people, have a proper agreement with them so that this will not continue. God bless you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. God bless you as well. I just want to say good morning. My name is Ade Lani from Songo. I think the blocking of highway is highly irresponsible from the part of the people who are protesting. Just as you said, Mr. Speaker, the best way to have that protest yesterday would have been to go to where Sheyi Makinde was with Baba Obasanjo and they were having that landmark project unveiling at Iwo Road. Go there, block everywhere. Don't even let Baba Obasanjo have access to that place. Then we will know that you're serious. But there was an event going on at Iwo Road and you're blocking toll gate. How would they take you seriously? I think there's a political undertone somewhere. And for Wike and the officer, I think that officer has something beating the drum for him. That's why he could do that. Otherwise, he couldn't have stood that way with powerful Minister Wike. Okay. All right, this one says, my name is Esther from Olonda. Says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. If you check very well, the manner of approach of that officer shows that he was also disrespectful. The way he was standing, putting his hand in his pocket and standing and looking at the minister eyeball to eyeball. He must have, there must be something that is making him to have that confidence. That's the first thing we should first check. Who is beating the drum for this young officer? And for Wike himself, he went too far. You don't call people names in public like that. He said, what if the officer had also lost it and the thing turned out to be a terrible situation? And for the corridor protests, I think those protesting should protest responsibly. They should remember that they could have their action yesterday could have killed people on that highway. What if somebody who was ill, very, very ill, was in that traffic and you make him die? Would you now say you are protesting for as your own right and you kill someone too? I think they should be responsible with what they do. Okay, good morning, Mr. Speaker. This one says, my name is Bola. Okay, I say from Olonda. I think it was highly a very shameful thing to have blocked the highway, a very busy highway for that matter, Next time they want to have such protests, they should remove their eyes from the highways. Go and protest at the government house. Stay there and continue to live there until the government attends to you, not blocking the highway. The governor you are blocking against his decision was somewhere in Iwo Road. You are blocking toll gate. He didn't even know whatever you were doing there. So you were inconveniencing yourself and inconveniencing your fellow humans. It was very, very wrong on the part of the protesters. And for Wike, I think Wike is biting too much that he can chew, and is making President Bola Tinubu's administration to be unpopular. I think the president needs to put him where he belongs. Call him to order before he turns his administration to something else. God bless you, Mr. Speaker. All right. Thank you so much for all of the messages. Yes, we are wrapping up this segment now. Okay. Yes. So we've had your conversation. We've had your messages, and we've heard you speak this morning. Majority of the people that called in, even the person that part of the people also concerned, who is also affected by this situation, told us a while ago on the phone that he didn't subscribe to blocking the highway. He was not part of those who blocked the highway yesterday, meaning he knew that it was wrong to have blocked the highway. You don't block the highway like that, such a highway. I've given you a hint of how to protest very well. Want to have such protests? Go to government house, block the entire secretariat road where the government will go. So don't let him have access to movement, and then he will take you seriously. Not when the governor is somewhere else and you're blocking somewhere else. How would you know you're serious? If the governor is at Agudi Gate, then block gate. Let him not have access to movement. Then he will know you are serious. The governor cannot be at Iwo Road commissioning a project and you are at toll gate. You know the distance between toll gate and Iwo Road. You will not even know anything was going on. The entire Iwo Road yesterday was so clean, so calm. The protest you had on Monday, maybe you'd have done it yesterday at Iwo Road instead of having it on Monday. Okay? I'm just saying something this morning. All right? Let's be good Nigerians. Let's make sure what we do does not impact negatively on the lives of others. Let's learn doing the right thing. Thank you so much for being part of the People's Assembly this morning. It makes a return tomorrow again as we look at another very important thing right here in the Assembly. Let's have a breather now. When we return, we'll be hitting the crescendo, the last lap of the program this morning. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. Thanks to everyone that called and those who sent a message. And for those who are calling, then the message, their calls have been dropping. We appreciate you as well. God bless you. Tomorrow is another time. All right? Let's have this breather. We'll be back at the other side. Okay? All right? Keep it locked right here. Yes, let's love those who don't even love us. If they hate you, show them love. Don't be like Burna Boy. He was saying, if you love me, I love you. If you hate me, I hate you. Let's be like Jesus Christ. All right? Good morning. Thank you for being there. Still, Melody Sunrise, Melody 100.7 FM in this beautiful city, this beautiful day.
Now who go stay by your side if you walk out through fire? Follow you stand inside the fire. Now who love me, I go love. Now who love us, we go love. Who go believe you when the whole world is calling you a liar, liar? Now who love me, I go love. Now who love us, we go love. Now go to live your life to impress anybody. Cause some people was past Satan. Now who love me, I go love. Now who love us, we go love. Even though you love everybody no go feel love you. Turn my mind to my weapon. Fuck the world with a large condom. Anytime you vex someone, I go like make you hear this song. Me and you love be Jesus. So now only who love us, we go love. So now only who love us, we go love. Now love us, we go love. See one butter, lift them inside gutter. Focus on your bread and butter. Feed your sons and daughter. Make sure that your mother knows suffer. Just to live your life, baba. Just keep them real and proper. Focus on better customers. Listen, I lower, my brother. Search and you will find. It no matter if they're close to you, never buy a dream if it's so to you. Now who go there by your side if you walk out through fire, fire? Follow you stand inside the fire. Now love me, I go love. Now love us, we go love. Who go believe you when the whole world is calling you a liar, liar? Now love me, I go love. Now love us, we go love.
Station Melody 100.7 FM.
Melody 100.7 FM. Start calling.
Hey, when I get these keys, homeboy, don't move my car, man. I'm right in the front, you dig? Don't move my shit, man. Ho, baby, what's your name? Go, girl, it's your birthday. Open wide, I know you're thirsty. Say and we don't buy no drinks at the bar. Pop champagne, cause we got that dough. Let me hear you say you want me say Pocket full of money, club don't jump till I walk inside the doorway. Bottles of that rosé, smelling like Dolce & Gabbana. Shout you the baddest, and to meet you is an honor. La mama, I got a table waiting, what you think about a convo? And if you like it, baby, we can take it to the condo. And if you like the condo, we can move the party to the bedroom. I'ma beat your body like a Congo. Since we in the club for now, might as well get another round. I know this ain't nothing in your cup, so get here, baby, let me fill it up. Go, girl, it's your birthday. Open wide, I know you're thirsty. Say and we don't buy no drinks at the bar. Pop champagne, cause we got that dough. Let me hear you say you want me say Shawty dance like a video vixen. Said her man be on that bullshit pimpin'. Will I retire from the bull like Pippin? Tryna get you home, or would you be Mark Simpson? Whip out front, we can leave like pronto. Maple leaf dash got you feeling like Toronto. Make your body rise like you're puffin' on a joint though. Girl, that's only if you want though. You ready? But since we in the club for now, might as well get another round. I know this ain't nothing in your cup, so get here, baby, let me fill it up. Go, girl, it's your birthday. Open wide.
Most definitely. Say hi. If it's your birthday today, say hi. Yeah, for those who are celebrating their birthday today, happy birthday to everyone celebrating. If you're under the sound of my voice and it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. We celebrate you big time right here. You know, we do it every morning. I celebrate those celebrating today. So if it's your birthdays today, we'll celebrate you. Yes, we say happy birthday to you. Enjoy a new life filled with prosperity, filled with beautiful things, and filled with everything, every good thing you wish for yourself. We wish you this beautiful morning. So let's check out those celebrating today. Yeah, today is your birthday. Happy birthday. If I stand today, it's also your birthday today. Happy birthday. Mark Odeta is your birthday today. Happy birthday. Of course, to Bosse at DBC. Today is also your birthday, Bosse. Happy birthday, girlie. Uzo Francis Namani. Yes, today is your birthday. Happy birthday. Of course, Obi Francis. Today is also your birthday. Happy birthday today. Tanko Ismail, all the way from Kogi State. Happy birthday to you. Sylvester Steve, happy birthday to you. That's used to be an analyst on my show back in the day. Happy birthday, sir. God bless your new age, sir. We celebrate you here. Melody 100.7 FM. Happy birthday to you. Faith Komo, it's also your birthday today. And Remy Chief is also your birthday. Opu Sonya Adesanwo, today is also your birthday. Happy birthday to you. So everyone celebrating today, happy birthday to you. Wishing you long life and good health and prosperity. From all of us here, we say enjoy your new age. May your new age bring you good tidings and everything you pray for. We pray that you get them. Happy birthday to you.
We don't buy no drinks at the bar. Pop champagne cause we got that dough. Let me hear you say.
Most definitely. Say hi. So begin to go now this morning. Thank you so much for being part of the show this morning. It's been an awesome one as always. With the finest rocking the stereo this beautiful morning. It's the Turn Up Thursday, and we're gradually moving towards the half mark of the month of November. Because today, Thursday, is November 13, and we're gradually going and going. And today, being November 13, happens to be the 317th day of the year. 317th day. And what that means is we have 48 days to go. Just 48 days to the end of the year 2025. So whatever you have to achieve now, you have 48 days to go. Okay? So go for it. There's nothing that God cannot do. You know there's a God of 11th hour miracle, right? I've told you I know someone who built a duplex in 27 days. Just 27 days. I'm telling you. So today is World Kindness Day. World Kindness Day. How kind are you to people around you? And that's why I played you that. When I played that song earlier, I said even when you are showing them love and they are showing you the other way, I know it could be difficult, but try to show them love. If you're showing love, they are showing you the other one. Don't worry, keep showing love. So World Kindness Day is an international observance, and it was introduced in 1998 by the World Kindness Movement, a coalition of nations of kindness, an NGO. So it's been inserted into the calendar of all of the commemorations that we always have every year. So today, November 13th, is World Kindness Day. So be kind to people around you. I'm always, let me be kind to this one, medicine. Although it's not just today, have I not been kind? But you too should be kind. Give me medicine now. You talk of having medicine, but you don't give medicine. All right, to everyone that has been here this morning, big ups to Daniel Adeyemi, to Moses. Of course, to Mr. Johnson, only Mr. Johnson. Adewale, no, it's not Adewale Ayuba, it's Mr. Johnson. So God bless all of you. All right, let me be going now so that Oro Ilu for today can come through. And when I'm done, as I'm done now, Oro Ilu is here. MC Swagger is in the building. Okay. So I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one. My name is Pretty. Let me be in the hands of this woman, Adenike Adesoye. Good morning to you. God bless your day. I'm out.
Pocket full of money, club don't jump till I pay, cause we got that dough. Let me hear you say you want me say
Melody FM 100.7. Stay cool with Melody. I love this station, Melody 100.7 FM.
ọdún ti wọlé bí tán ẹ wá jàǹfààní ìrìn àjò lọ Kẹ́ńyà pẹ̀lú àwọn òfin 2,350,000 naira péré owó ìlú fitfly nìkan lẹ́tì lè rí níye péréte báyìí ẹ rìn ìrìn àjò pẹ̀lú ẹgbọ́pẹ́ wa àti àròjinlẹ̀. This Christmas, join Arojile and Ebopewa for the magical Kenya tour, brought to you by YouFitFly, happening from December 20th to 26th. Ẹ wá ní ìrírí àwọn ibi àwòdámẹ́rún ní Kenya, àṣà amóríwú àtàwọn ẹranko tí a mọ̀ Kenya fún. Arojile, báwo lórí?
Orílẹ̀-èdè Kenya yìí ẹ̀ la wá lọ, èmi àti YouFitFly.
Ẹgbà ọpẹ́ wa yóò máa fẹ̀rí dá wa lára yá bákan náà.
Olúwa ló YouFitFly ọlọ́run ẹ̀dá ọpẹ́ wa. Ẹ máa lọ fi àmì ìpínlẹ̀ ní ìdílé.
Ẹ má má jáfara o ẹ tètè wá forúkọ sílẹ̀ fún ìrìnàjò afẹ́ yìí lówó tí kò gàjàrà lọ kó tó di November 15. Enjoy world class hotels, delicious breakfast, guided tours and more. ẹ kàn sí wa lọ́fíìsì You Fit Fly níkẹjà ẹ pè 0708-292-3980. a sì tún wà ní Ògùdù road off Òwòrò Òṣòkì expressway ẹ pè 0907-420-9004. You Fit Fly, let's go to Kenya.